Hey everybody, it's your health and fitness specialist Kelly Brown, and today's topic is going to be about, are you still natural if you take supplements? Alright, so to me this is a no-brainer, but clearly there have been some people who are on my page and watch my channel, and maybe they're newbies or they haven't really been hip to the word bodybuilding and how bodybuilding actually works. So I just want to kind of clear the air on everything so that everybody's on the same page from the beginning. When it comes to bodybuilding, everybody's a bodybuilder. If you're just, a woman who's older who's trying to get in shape, if you're somebody who's rehabbing a body part, anything that has something to do with physical fitness, you're bodybuilding, okay? Now, when it gets to competitive bodybuilding and you're getting on stage and you're getting ready for competitions and shows and such, then that gets a little bit tricky because it's not the same as just bodybuilding. Now, with that being said, that we know that there's a separate version of the two, and the side I'm on is more competitive. When I do take my supplements, it's because I'm getting ready for a competition. When I'm not getting ready for a competition, I don't have the need to take supplements. Now, let's break down the word supplement. Supplement is something that you're not getting from what you take in your daily consumption. So you have to supplement a type of nutrient or a mineral or something like that that you need because you can't get it in your food organically. You have to actually go out and try and find something that you may need or may be deficient in. So just to get a little further into that, sometimes, I'll give you an example of myself. I don't eat beef, pork, dairy, soy, some other stuff, but the point being is, because I don't eat those things, I'm not saying that they're bad, but there are certain nutrients in those things that I don't get. So when I went to my homeopathic doctor a couple weeks ago, he told me I was deficient in vitamin B, and he told me to get some herbs that were B complex vitamins or whatever. So my point being is, I wouldn't have just randomly went out there and said, let me just take some B vitamins. No, I'm gonna just take some C vitamins because you need them. Oh, right now I'm not getting ready for a competition, but because he's like, hey, you're deficient in this area, do you think I'm gonna take them, or do you think I'm gonna say, oh, well, I don't want to take them because somebody's going to say, well, I'm not natural now because I'm taking B vitamins? No, fool. I'm going to take B vitamins. And I think if you're deficient in something, or if you have a need to supplement something that you're not getting from your everyday foods, then yes, you need to take them. Now, if you want to get real picky about it, let's think about where do most steroids go? Where do most hormones go? They go into your foods, right? They got pesticides in your vegetables. You got hormones injected into your chickens, into your beef, into your pigs, all this other stuff. So my thing is, if those hormones are going into those animals and you're turning around and consuming those animals, what do you think you're getting in your system? You're getting the same thing that they had in their bloodstream and in their system. So my thing is, if there's anybody who's taking hormones, it's probably the people who are out there eating steaks and beef and chicken all the time. So for myself, I don't take that stuff because I don't want it in any fashion or form. For yourself, if you say that, hey, I want to just eat chicken and I want this and that, hey, if you don't want to have those steroids in your system, maybe it might be a good idea to have an organic version, or one that's like grain or grass fed, or that's all natural, whatever, that hasn't been injected or processed with hormones and such. So that's a personal preference. Now, I haven't done the research to say that every single chicken or every single cow has hormones in it, and if you eat those hormones, it's going to get in your system. But it just makes sense. You put two and two together, bam, you got the stick hormones in the cow. I eat the cow, I got hormones in me. So just clear the air on that. Now, when it comes to back to having supplements and everything, if you're somebody who's deficient and you can't get certain minerals, or you can't get certain vitamins based on your regular diet, then okay, go ahead and take supplements. But if you're talking about, do you need supplements to get ready for a competition, or do you need supplements as a necessity to look good or to grow your muscles? No, you don't need those things. You can do it with just foods. You can do it with just vegetables or fruits, water. You can do it with just those things, and that's a personal preference. Some people, but the thing is, though, it's not like vitamins or supplements or creatine or protein powders will make or break you. I haven't seen much drastic change in my system since I've taken supplements. Now, when I'm getting ready for a competition, I'll take supplements because I know that I'm exercising more, I'm burning off more things out of my body, I'm getting rid of more food because I'm working out so hard and doing my cardio in the morning and then working out more intense than I do on my regular off-season days. So I'll need to take supplements, just to replenish my body from what I'm getting rid of so fast. But for yourself, if you're not getting ready for anything, you're not trying to get on stage and you just want to, be a guy out there or be a woman out there, no, you don't necessarily need supplements. Creatine is cool, but for myself, when I was getting ready for my show, the whole time I've never seen any significant weight gain off of that stuff. And I wanted to kind of do a test on myself to see, hey, will I actually need these supplements to grow or to make more changes? And so I was on the supplements for a while, and I've been off supplements. And actually, next month will be a full year that I haven't taken any supplements aside from what my homeopathic doctor told me that I had to take as of recently. But that's neither here nor there. Those things are vitamins. But I'm saying, well, my point is, as far as muscle gains and how growth goes into your biceps and triceps, legs, quads, all the other stuff, no, you don't necessarily need you don't need to have a protein powder. You don't need to have, creatine monohydrate. You don't need to have a fat burner. You don't need to have all the stuff. You can do it naturally. You can do it without steroids. You can get a great body without supplements. All of those things are, here nor there. Now, when it comes down to what is natural on a competitive side, when they have natural bodybuilding competitions versus undrug tested bodybuilding competitions, the term undrug tested means that they're not testing for drugs. In a natural bodybuilding competition, they're testing for specific drugs that are on a banned substance list. So I'm considered natural because I haven't taken any of those banned substances. Now, if I took something and it still happened to make me anabolic, but it wasn't on that banned substance list, then I'm still considered natural when it comes to a natural bodybuilding competition. As far as a personal preference and what somebody would say, I don't consider him this and that, or I don't consider them, that's your choice. But when it comes down to them testing me and me having to do a urinalysis, they're checking me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 30. Not what you personally say you're testing me for. They're not going to test me and say, hey, KB, we see you ate this chicken that's been injected with hormones and now you're considered not natural because you've been eating this chicken or something. They're not doing all that. So if you're outside of that, people who take supplements, or not just supplements, but people who take drugs or anabolic things. Anabolic means it helps your muscles to grow. Anabolic, if you're taking something that's making you more anabolic, and it's if you find something and it's not on a banned substance list, then you're still scot-free. If you're taking something that's on a banned substance list, that's on one of those world whatever it is, I think it's like the world drug something or whatever like that, that gives you a list of things that you can't have in your system that's illegal in your country or your state or whatever it is, then of course you're not natural anymore. So the point being, let's clear the air on what's natural, what's not natural. Can you use supplements? Can you not use supplements? What's right for me, what's wrong for me. As far as a personal preference, you can figure out what you want to take. I have my things that I like to take that are supplements when I'm getting ready for my competitions. When I'm not getting ready for a competition, I don't need anything. When I am, maybe I do sometimes, but I try and keep it to a minimal. But even now that I'm kind of learning my body more, I'm seeing that I look just as good not getting ready for a show that I do when I'm actually still getting ready for a show. So I don't feel like I need necessarily too many more supplements now, but I'm still learning my body. So as you start to learn your body and see what it is that you need, and hopefully you go get your blood work done and see if you're deficient in something, or see if go to a homeopathic doctor like I did and see if there's something that you're missing. That way you can take the supplements that you actually need rather than just taking supplements all willy-nilly, seeing if it's right for you, if it's going to help you get big, if it's going to help you grow, whatever the case is. Anyway, hope you learned something today. And if anybody who wasn't, who already knew this stuff and it was a no-brainer for them, thanks for watching anyway. But I still had to clear the air because there were some people who just don't know what natural means, what natural doesn't mean. Okay, so thanks for everybody. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to download your ebooks, and don't forget to leave a review once you download my ebooks. That's what I need. I need the reviews more than anything. Okay, so go to Amazon and check my ebook. Even if you didn't purchase from Amazon, still leave a review on my page if you read the book, on my Amazon page if you read the book, because there, you know, that definitely helps out a lot with getting the book out there and growing. I need reviews. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next video.